Hi everyone, welcome to the Cell app enabling DevOps in mobile ecosystem presentation. This presentation goes around a DevOps transformation that we are currently running for Shell for the most famous applications they have in the market at the moment. The logos that you can see here in the left is of course the Shell logo, who is the client that we are working with. Liquid Studio, which is a department from Accenture that is specialized in DevOps enablement, DevOps delivery, and full stack engineering, and Accenture Interactive, the creators of the application from the design point of view and implementation. Here in this presentation, we have Samrat as DevOps Enterprise Architect from Shell, Bas Dupri. Hello, Bas.
Hello.
And myself, Guillermo Martinez. Both of us, Bas, myself, are from Liquid Studio. We are DevOps architects within that. So, well, let's start into the context. What we got from the beginning? Well, basically, Cell at certain point when they were already quite mature in terms of agility, when all the teams were working in a Scrum manner and they were releasing the application every couple of months, they were looking for a way to increase the business agility. They wanted to increase, of course, the quality and satisfy the customers in a faster manner by reducing the time to market. So basically increasing the value. So within these 3 points, we thought, okay, is there anything we can do to achieve them? And we consider obviously DevOps, because at the end DevOps is made for that. This is the spirit of DevOps, these 3 boxes. Um, but well, as you can imagine, there is a lot of doubts about what is DevOps and what it's not. So initially, one of the things that we were asked was to do the CI/CD, the famous pipelines that we are always doing here and there. Continuous integration, continuous delivery. However, I don't think just with CI/CD we can achieve the 3 goals we defined at the beginning. And therefore, the first thing to understand is DevOps. When you want CI/CD, you don't want DevOps, you just want automation. When you want DevOps, you want a lot of other things like the organization of the teams, the way of working, the processes, embedding the business, the development and the operations all together, the architecture. This is when you are going to be able to really break these 3 points, being able to react to the market in a faster manner and give the customers what they are looking for. If you only do CI/CD, hardly ever you are going to reach everything. And of course, CI/CD is the most important practices or one of the most important practices within DevOps, so it's going to be embedded there. But in order to take advantage of them, you have to change a lot of other things. This is how it is, and well, it's something that we like to do that, and sometimes has its challenges because of politics and other things. It's not only technology, but it's how it is. However, there are a couple of difficulties and something to align with the client at a certain point.
Yeah, so thanks, Guillermo. Um, Now that we have established that we actually don't want to focus on CI/CD alone, we want to benefit from DevOps as a different way of working. We're going to face a few different challenges than we originally were thinking about. And we like to think of these challenges in 3 areas. We have the people, we have the processes, and we have the technology. And we focus on people first. People are the most important thing we have. It's the most valuable asset. Without the people, we're nothing, basically, especially in today's world, in the digital world. And then we're going to think about who they are and what they do. So we're talking about things about as common goals, team composition, coaching, of course, and one of the most important thing here is trust. And then process is all about changing how the people do their things, right? Things like self-organizing teams, outdated or incompatible policies, mainly for delivery. Think about manual stuff that is there because of policy and not because of limitation, things about security, outdated or incompatible security policies, the way people communicate their stuff, report their stuff. That's all processes. And only then we're going to think about technology, because we feel technology is only there to support the people and support the processes to work in a DevOps way. Um, in other words, the technologies we are using or building for DevOps are dictated by the requirements that the transition on the people and the processes side are requiring. Um, and that's not so traditional way to approach digital transformations. Typically, these things can take years. Here you see a poll from Gartner, where they queried a lot of the Fortune 500 companies about the state of the what about the state of the digital transformations they are doing or have done in the last few years. And here you see that 3 out of 4 transformations are not even halfway done. So they are not even delivering any value. Um, but traditional views on implementing digital transformations are very long-term projects, especially traditional views, right? Especially in the digital world. That means that you are outdated and irrelevant by the time it's complete. And then mainly on outdated ideas, outdated tools, or irrelevant ideas and tools. Um, and therefore, you want to add like the transformation value as soon as possible, and thus in small increments. Basically, you want to apply the DevOps way of thinking, not only to what you apply, but also how you apply it.